cite it and you show that you're using it. It's like it's self-explanatory on how to do it. It's
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
yeah. The basic level of it is not very like, it obviously gets a little more complicated. You start thinking about the quality of it. Like, okay, how respectable is this source? And then a big thing I put on it is like, how are you adding to it? That's something I emphasize a lot in the class. Like, it's not enough just to show a book report. I'm like, your readers, your professional readers, are going to have the internet, right? Like, they're going to have information. What they want to see is, what can you add? If they hire you at their company or they let you in their grad school or whatever, what are you going to add to the conversation that they just can't find on ChatGPT? So, that's why I try to get them to just add stuff. But even if you can just do book report style of basic, sources you could find, like, that's enough to pass. But anyways, I mean, there's always a couple of jokers or people that just can't get it together, and that's just how it is. Pretty much anywhere, though, like, I'm sure you see that. I'm streaming now too. I started the stream. Yo, what's up, Todd? It's like any job, anywhere in school, there's always going to be those people that just can't get it together. At a job, usually they'll probably get fired. Like, I can't fire them, as a student, nor would I want to, but the equivalent would just be, they just don't pass the class for not doing anything. And there's nothing I can do. Like, I try. I mean, anytime people start to kind of get in the danger zone, I'll start emailing them. I'll be like, hey, are you having some trouble with something? Have you been sick? Can I help you find sources? Can I help you think of an argument? Like, don't give up. You can still pass. I know you're behind. Right. So I try to, just email them once a month or something. But most of the time, they just will just disappear. It's like, all right. I remember one person I gave an incomplete to, which you're really not supposed to do that. It's like basically giving them an extension past the end of the semester, and you just give them like a placeholder grade. It's only supposed to be for like extreme circumstances, but I gave this girl an entire extra semester, basically just to finish this like one paper, and she was just like, emailed me and was like, yeah, can you just go ahead and fail me just so I can just sign up to retake the class next fall? I was like, you realize all you have to do is just turn in this one essay for me and you'll probably pass. She's like, yeah, I'll just retake it. I'm like, oh my god. You want to retake an entire class?
That's a waste of fucking money.
Yeah, it's money. Instead of writing one essay, you gotta write 4. You have to sit through all those classes again. I'll virtually guarantee whoever else you get is gonna be harder than me. Like, you've already sat through all my classes. You've already done 3 out of the 4 essays. Like, just, it's like, oh my god. Just from a cost benefits analysis, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like, hey, would you like to pay me $1 of your time and effort, or would you just like to go ahead and pay someone else 50?
That's basically what it is.
It's like, I'll take the 50. It's like, what?
People are stupid, dear lord.
I'd say most people that I give an eye to, though, probably about 3/4 of them actually do, like, catch up and get finished. Some of them really do just kind of have moments of, poor judgment, or sometimes stuff like happens. They actually have legit health issues, or they have to work a lot. Got some legal issues. Had students like that before. Like, hey, I had to show up at court, had to do a little jail time, something like that. So I couldn't do this essay, but I give them an extension, and then they'll be able to do it once they're situation gets better. Or they just party too much and then they decide, hey, I don't want to fail out. I've sobered up a little bit. I'm failing most of my other classes, but damn it, I can pass this class, so I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah. I mean, sometimes that does happen. There's a decent amount of students. There's fewer now because I think more professors try to help people out. Again, I think I'm still on the nicer end, but more and more. And there's like resources at the university where you can basically get free tutoring or like a life coach and counseling and all this stuff to try to help people. So the retention rate's gone up a lot, but there's still gonna be students, and a lot of it's they just don't have any practice being an adult. You know, they just get thrown in at 18, and it's just really hard. It's like, okay, no one's calling a checkup on you. You can stay out till 3 every night if you want to. Drinking, smoking, doing whatever you want to do. Skip your classes. Most of your professors aren't going to care. So, especially people that come from a lot of structure, being something unstructured like that with all these temptations, it can be pretty rough for a lot of kids. A lot of times they're away from home too, so it's the first time they like don't have friends and family, and especially these kind of like more loner sort of kids. That's what, you know, as much as I hate to say it, probably the biggest risk factor I see in a student in class is if they ever tell me like they play a lot of video games. That's probably the biggest risk factor for failing out that I've seen. More so than drinking or smoking or partying or whatever. It's play a lot of games. I'm like, I play a lot of games too, man. Or at least I did that age. I still play some, but... And I love you. I'll talk games with you all day. It'll be great, but... They're the ones that are in the highest danger of... Because they just don't have the... Usually the social network to get them motivated. Because a lot of time, you know, some of these frat people, athletes are usually quite good, actually, because they don't want to get kicked from the team. So they have to do well. But,
Is that, that's not the $500 Ari skin, is it?
Which one? On the enemy team?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see. But like the frat people and stuff like that, I think some of them do have academic standards, and there is like some social pressure.
I don't need anything but the right now.
To try to, I mean, there's social pressure to do bad things, but there's also social pressure to like try to pass too. At least for some of them. The sorority girls do a lot better than the frat guys do. I think they focus on academics a little bit more. But yeah, just having friends is just huge for people succeeding. Wow, why did Camille fuck with him? That was the dumbest. Dude, is she gonna die for this? Oh, okay, she got his stuff. She got 2 sums, and she's gonna be able to TP back.
And have Ignite.
Yep.
The universe loves me.
But a lot of times the video gamer, they don't have the social circle, and it's just like a huge sink on their time, depending on what they play. If it's, you know, WoW and stuff like, or RPGs, MMORPGs, but
I am Vestaya.
I'm sure a lot of guys, especially that age, do play, you know, Call of Duty or, you know, maybe some league with friends or something like that. That's fine. It's just the people that just go a little too far with it.
You got the red. Wow.
Supposed to be scary. Love
Yeah.
is supposed to hurt. Ecstasy.
How you doing, Todd? It's funny though, because like, you know, the stereotypes I've always said is like the jocks or whatever are like, I don't know, they're the ones that are failing out or not doing stuff. I'm like, that's not true. I mean, the jocks may not get the highest grade in the class, but they're gonna pass a lot of times.
Careful, Nico's probably a minion.
Okay. Oh, it's Nico support. Damn, that's gonna be annoying to look at. Oh, there she is. Just good old-fashioned AFK. Oh, it's Nasa's jungle. What? I just noticed that. I feel like people... Oh my god, dude. Careful of that trap. Jesus Christ. That combo. I know. I think she put one trap under you while you were... Okay.
Bro.
They're going hard. Well, at least it's pushing towards you. I don't think you're going to miss that much. God. And my Nico hurts.
I didn't expect her to take that much damage, dear lord.
Yeah. But it's like the people that are... I was talking with Sandra about this. I probably mentioned it to you before, but life is one of those things where it's like the movies get so much of it wrong a lot of times. Or just pop culture. But it's like the people that oftentimes are like in good shape in my experience, or, you know, the beautiful people, as you would say. That's kind of a different, slightly different thing, but you would think that, like, it, like, evens out in some way, right? Like, this person is, you see it in movies, like, oh, the jock is not going to be that smart, or not going to have great social skills, or whatever, and it's like, no, a lot of times they're probably going to have good social skills, because they're used to, you know, playing the team sport, and hanging out with other people, being popular, or whatever. And then kind of your physical health correlates a lot with mental health too. It's like less likely to be depressed, or, you know, all these other things. Now, just the beautiful people, though, there's sort of fitnesses involved with that, but a lot of that's also money. People that are just like beautiful people are just more likely to, their parents are going to have money, which means they're probably going to be more likely to be highly educated, and they can help their kids out, or buy them tutoring, or whatever. It's just, like, there are exceptions, but it's just wild how much, like, a lot of it is just, you know, some people just have just a lot of stuff, get way more character creation points or whatever with their build. Appearance also, or just like fitness and parenting style, also affects self-esteem so much, and that's massive. Just for so much success. Shit, I don't have shield. God, this Caitlyn is just fucking popping. She's gonna be our sword though. That's kind of brutal. What the fuck? Has Fiddle been doing Scuttle for 2 minutes or what? Like, he's just been running up and down this river. God. This Caitlyn feels like she's doing so much damage. She doesn't have ult. No.
An ally has been slain.
Look good. Feel good. Let's kick some ass.
She hits hard.
Yeah, I think she got a headshot on you, her final shot.
They've never seen
This
moves
Nico,
like
she's like all damage too.
running. Yeah.
Oh my god, she's already got that.
Running.
Oh, he's just gonna wait on her to push in. Okay. Okay, nice. And we got her flash. Alright, we gotta push one more.
Yep.
Time to get it started.
Yeah, Triss can do it. I think they're already gonna have it done by the time we do it. We can get one plate, I think.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright.
Chronic line step. They're gonna try and test me.
Yeah, I was talking about people earlier, some of my students kind of making crazy excuses for stuff. Be like, hey, that football player, he's not making any excuses, and he's got to do football stuff for like 12 hours a day or something, so...
Still going on him.
Okay.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm not gonna be able to get her.
For humans, magic is like fire. For us, it is water. I don't want a world that's safe.
Oh, nice. Taxed all of that off of Kate.
They will see my dance. Then they will know magic's joy and its fury.
If Fiddle knows what's up, just keep re-ganking the people that don't have sums.
I can buy my item now.
Okay.
I do not wish to kill the mortals. I want them to hear the music.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
No fucking way.
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
You have slain an enemy. Rampage. Shut down.
I think I'm out. Nico probably thought... I mean, she was kind of slick. She did end up making me use the some. She did use one too. Hers is shorter, but I was trying to get Fiddle to kill. That's why it's just, I don't know, a lot of the time if it's close, you just gotta get it, but. If I would have ulted, I could have ulted and ignited instead of. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, I didn't realize you didn't have ult, but it's fine.
No, it's okay.
I mean, I don't think it would have changed it much.
No.
Turret plating will soon fall. Shut down.
Danger is as fun as you let it.
Sneeko just keeps running around. His minions, all these different lanes. Freaking annoying. No, he doesn't have ult. Yeah, he doesn't have ult.
Without wild magic, we have no children. We have
Hey, what's up, Cooper? Good to see you, man. Chat about to be hedonistic now that I'm here. Hell yeah. What's up, Butter? Which movie did you go see? I'm always about that hedonism. Yeah, I can't deal with her. She's just gonna run away if I try to gank her.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't hard.
Alright, careful. I'm gonna roll up here and see if I can do something with Akshan. Oh. Oh, my bad.
Gotta get myself.
It's pretty close. I should have just given it to her. I mean, we couldn't get there fast enough to do bottom. Sometimes you just gotta trade. They're not gonna get the inhibitor. Camille's getting big.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, watch out. Ari. I don't know if she ulted or not to get away from me. I don't think she did. KS Professor, so back, that's right. Joker's the right.
Humans made promises.
Is that a throwback to that weird 90s song? Shit. I'm so low. Oh, he could.
Ally has been slain.
I thought we were fighting.
Yeah. I mean, we were. I just got run out with like 10% HP. I don't know what he means, lost lane. We're 8 and 5 combined. They are 4 and 9 bot lane. CS is even. I mean, they have our tower, but yeah, I don't know what. Camille's just wanting to be mad at somebody. I don't have ult. Shit. What? Yeah. Like, we lost a fight. I don't know why dude's tripping. I think we're still in a pretty good spot.
Ally has been slain.
Shit. Camille. I guess it's fine. She's defending tier 2.
I can't die.
Slain.
She just went. I think she should have just collapsed and killed the two of them with us. Fiddle's coming, but he doesn't have ult.
Time to show it.
Did he not get stopped?
They ain't seen moves like
Barely remember my name. Way older than I. Okay. That's. I was thinking like that How Bizarre song.
I'm here. I'm gone. I am so gone.
Okay, somehow dude has some. Akshan has some kills too. Oh, he was getting blasted, but he's like the most fed person. All these invisible / tricky champs are
They're scared of dark.
really annoying.
Scared of magic. They are scared of where I'm from.
Let's see if they'll overpush into Fiddle here. Nope. Alright, Nico's kind of falling off. She's going for a defensive item.
You're welcome.
I don't know if she's bought any control words all game either.
I am not
There's
blind
one.
to any possibility. I'm so fine.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy
Dude, this fucking... These invisible, sneaky ass champs are very annoying. Oh my god.
Ain't nothing I say. Take it serious.
The fuck? Did she die? Yeah, okay, Nico died. God, she still had that shit? Oh my god. Alright, well, I got punished. Ahri shouldn't have ult. I mean, it's a pretty low cooldown. She's got Malignance, but...
Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
Oh, wait a second. Focus the support. Yeah. The supports, well, I got busted that time for fighting around wards, but usually you can bait supports really hard around wards.
That's their problem.
An enemy has been slain.
Supports really hate having their wards cleared.
I'm gonna take all they got. Lag.
Yep. No, you don't have ult. Alright.
Ally has been slain.
Oh, fuck.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double
Holy
kill.
sh...
Your team
Dude, I got so confused by what was going on that fight. I thought we had it. Where did Ahri TP in? She must have TP'd in behind us somewhere. Because she was just like there. And I didn't see her show up. Oh yeah, I remember the stuck in the middle with you, yeah.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Nasus went Spirit Visage versus an all AD team. I guess there's Fiddlesticks, but...
I miss Zion.
Oh, Fiddle went Zanya first? No, he went Rocket Belt first, okay. I guess.
Your turret has been
Eh.
destroyed.
Feels kind of low damage. But both those items are very good on him. I mean, I guess we have a lot of damage in our other, like, areas, but...
Oh my god.
Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill. An enemy
Dude, how are they getting all these fucking flanks?
have been slain.
Like, Akshan got a flank there again.
Oddly good.
Nah, he's still gonna die. Nasus just gonna lifesteal him, I think.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Like, I do not know how they're getting all these flanks.
Killing spree.
That's like 3 fights in a row where just someone random has shown up and killed the back line.
Understand our time.
Where'd Akshan come from?
The lane. Bot lane.
Okay.
Lane is like the lane.
Yeah, we just need Camille to be wherever we are.
Magic? We
Just
call
wait on
life.
her. She seems like she's like the only one that can kill the Nasus.
I will make them dance.
God bless. They got us locked out of vision. Yep. Don't go that way. Yeah, they're probably all sitting in that bush. Oh, maybe not. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, Akshan's sitting there invisible. Oh my god.
Alright, behind us.
Oh my god. God, That's blessed, dude. These fucking flanks.
Enemy double kill.
Ugh.
Enemy double kill.
I just don't think we can beat their team.
I don't know. It just feels like it's not have enough damage or something, man. I don't know what's happening.
Your turret has been
Like the Gnosis is eating a lot of cooldowns, and they just get a flank on us every time. We still have any like, I don't know. It's got outplayed. Hey, what's up, Queen League? On Cash App. I appreciate it, man. I don't know. You might be able to click the donate button. I don't know if it does Cash App or not, or whatever it's called. On the stream, the little money sign at the bottom. Super chat. Yeah, I mean, Akshan was their most fed person, but I don't know. We killed Akshan and we killed Nasus. I think Camille overcommitting to chase the Caitlyn. Like, we should have just turned on Ahri. If all four of us just walk at Ahri, I think we get out of there. But Nico got a really good flank. Or, like, Nico just, like, ulted 3 or 4 people. And then Nasus came in and disrupted. But I still think we could have walked out, because it was a 3v5. I think we had Akshan and Nasus clean. And we could have just walked out. Am I going to leave you in 7 minutes? I'm going to play one more game. So it'll probably take longer than 7 minutes, hopefully. 7 minutes might get us in the game. With the lobby and everything going on. Yeah, we did stop the Akshan flank, but like they just had such that Nico had such weird wards or something down, because I was like sweeping a decent amount of wards, but Ahri may have just TP'd to the minions in the lane, top lane. I don't know. I think getting the Akshan there is fine. Maybe I didn't need to ult to do it. I didn't want him to be able to flash out. But maybe I could have just E'd onto Fiddlesticks and then W'd. Maybe that would have been enough. I mean, I got punished earlier for not using enough cooldowns. What was Nico even dressed up at? Was she like the Scuttle or something? I don't even know how she got in there. Invisible like that. It's all good, man. I appreciate it. It's too complicated to figure out. It's all good. I don't have Cash App. I need to get it. I never do transactions with Cash App. I know, I'm kind of a boomer. Like, I never have people giving me money. Unless it's, like, donations on here, pretty much. That's it. Otherwise, it's a lot of money coming out of my account. Just through the bank, but... You riding high on that, Dogecoin investment? I guess Bitcoin's been up quite a bit this year.
That like 10 years ago.
I mean, hell, even earlier this year or last year at some point, I think Bitcoin was down to like 15,000. Now it's like 100K.
That's crazy.
I mean, I still don't trust it though. I mean, it's probably better than gold at this point, as far as the commodity goes, but I don't know, maybe it'll keep climbing. I'm just kind of in boomer investment mode now, pretty much. Just own the S&P 500. That's pretty much it. Super diversification. I have picked some individual stocks in the past that have won, but I've also picked some that just got completely blasted. That looked like they would have been good bets. I mean, they had good secular trends, like they had new technologies, they're dominant in their market. It all seemed fine. But just, you know, something weird happens. There's some, like, regulation that comes out, or, like, their debt situation when interest rates goes up is a problem. Their management, like, CEO randomly quits, or they just randomly don't project as much growth as they're supposed to get. Like, there's just so much random shit that can happen. I mean, good random shit can happen too, but oh, Lulu, Jinx, Jesus. We better end this before 3 items. Hey, thanks so much, Cooper. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. I don't know anything about Hotcoin. Yeah, that's kind of scary. That one CEO got assassinated. Oh, Lord. Dude, our damage is real low for a Jinx. Like, we have no dive. Sometimes you gotta not get killed to make money. That's true. I mean, I do think that the healthcare stuff is ridiculous in the US, but I think that going around assassinating CEOs is not a great idea. I mean, it's not like they're not just going to replace that CEO with somebody else, you know?
I already had the job up as an opening.
Yeah. I mean, they'll just promote the VP or something. I mean, I don't know. Unless this guy, like, was doing some really super unethical stuff, it was particularly egregious. Which, again, I don't know a lot about that CEO. I still would not favor an assassination. I'd rather see it go through the court system, but... He was replaced before he hit the ground, yeah, basically. I mean, they're just going to move the next person up. So again, if it's just like, just overall healthcare in general, people don't like, and that guy's basically just toeing the line, just doing what most other CEOs would do, as far as, you know, major strategic approaches to healthcare, like, it's not going to change anything.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh, it's Lisa in top. I mean, the rest of their team is... Kha'Zix has done really well when he's on our team. The rest of their team is... You know, it's doable. It's just Jinx Lulu is such a massive problem. Did it make Blue Cross consider covering more surgeries?
Magic is supposed to be scary.
I don't know.
Love is supposed to hurt. Ecstasy?
I mean, they're just gonna have to do a Medicare for all at some point. I don't know when they're gonna do that, but people just can't pay for anything anymore, and I don't know exactly whose fault it is. I think all these different elements are very greedy in healthcare. I don't know if it's, you know, again, like insurance companies, or I don't think it's like doctors, most doctors, because they're actually getting their reimbursements cut from hospitals. I think private equity is a massive problem with it, because that's like turbo private. It's just like, and I've always said about capitalism, like, I'm a fan of capitalism. I think it's, you know, a lot better than most other options for most things, but that only works if there's genuine bargaining power. You can't bargain if, you know, a relative of yours has stage 4 cancer. Like, you can't sit there and haggle, you know, with the hospital and the doctors. Like, you're just gonna pay whatever it takes. Or die, you know, like, it's just one of those things where you do not have bargaining power as an individual there. So capitalism is based on bargaining power and competition. Like, it's going to cost about the same no matter which hospital you go to, probably. And again, you're going to have to go to whichever hospital is closest. You know, your dad's having a heart attack or something. You're not going to say, well, I could save 20% if I drive an extra 3 hours. Like, so that's why I think that that's one thing that has to be, they got to figure out a way to socialize it, or like do something with it. I know, like, socialized medicine has a lot of problems too, but we're not even getting better health outcomes, right? Like, we pay so much more, it's crazy. Like that GLP-1 stuff, the weight loss drugs, the Ozempic type of things, I think we pay, it's like $1,000 a month to get it here in the US. I think in Europe, it's like $50 a month. Like, it's literally a 20x what they charge us over here. Because they fucking can. Because of private insurance and all kinds of stuff. Because that's the thing, like, if you had, like, Medicare or something, if that's the only thing insurers and doctors and stuff like that can go through, you actually have enough bargaining power because you're all working together through the collective bargaining. They can say, no, we're not paying that. We're not paying $1,000. So do you want access to our customers or not? Do you want access to the patients or not? Not paying $1,000. How about you charge Europe 50? How about you charge us 100? You know, something like that. And I don't know, I'd have to look at Medicare, but I'm pretty sure Medicare people, like, the prices themselves are a lot cheaper on Medicare than most private insurers, and definitely more than if you're uninsured. Assuming you pay it, actually. If you're uninsured, you can just, you know, not pay it, but... Yeah, I mean, they're all broken, they're all wrong. Like I said, I am a capitalist in general. I just think that if you don't have enough bargaining power, and if you don't have enough regulations to keep people from not being capitalists, basically, from people who don't compete, which I was telling my students this at one point. I don't remember how we led into the topic, but, you know, a lot of these people, a lot of these companies claim they love capitalism and all this stuff, but it's like the end goal, the best thing you can do as a company is not compete. It's to destroy all the competition and then charge whatever the fuck you want for something. Like, that's the best case scenario. So all these companies that try to hide behind, oh, we love capitalism, we love, like, no regulations and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'll bet you fucking do, because, wow, she already has that back? Because you don't want to compete. And so companies will try to not compete. They will try to be as anti-capitalist as possible, but instead of, like, obviously the socialist route, it's just the oligarchy route. But yeah, they do not want genuine competition. Unless they're on the lower end. If you're a weaker company, or you're a startup, you're trying to do your thing, you like that you're able to compete.
I don't do
So it's interesting, but it's like, yeah, you gotta have some regulations. Obviously, there are limits. You don't want a ton, but you gotta make sure companies are competing with each other. So if there's actual competition, and then you gotta be very careful allowing private companies to control stuff where there's not a lot of bargaining power. Same thing for, like, electricity. I think there's super heavy regulations on electricity and stuff like that, from what I understand. Because people gotta have electricity, gotta have water. So yeah, unfettered competition for like shoes or something, fine, but not for healthcare, electricity, water. Honestly, airplanes should probably be public utilities too, or something like that, because they almost never make money, or they like get all of these handouts anyways. They get all these government subsidies. It's just so hard to make them profitable. But you can't have people paying, you know, $5,000 for a flight.
An ally has been slain.
Just walk it off. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm not a, you know, an expert about any of these things. Are we getting ganked, or are they just fighting?
Okay.
Alright.
What?
I don't know. Y'all aren't 6 yet. I think we got a big edge pre-6. Especially your... Well, Jinx does have a BF sword. Yeah, I don't want to take 2 shots.
I don't take power shots at all right now, yeah. You're still under level for that.
Yeah. Alright, we'll just push him by.
Alright.
Get more wards too. Alright.
I'm getting impatient.
But yeah, we definitely shouldn't be going around assassinating. But at the same time, that's going to continue to happen. I mean, that's another thing, like, that a lot of people don't calculate in their calculus with costs and stuff like that. It's like, you can't fuck over poor people too much, or they just start killing everybody. Like, you see that in all kinds of civilization-style society. When poor people get fucked too hard, you know, everything starts burning. So even though some stuff may not be purely profitable, like, you got to be very careful, because there's definitely a strength in numbers, and the wealth disparity is massive right now. Again, I'm not saying you should necessarily redistribute everything, but you got to be very careful how well, or like how much you're fucking over poor people. And really, I think smart rich people know that. That's why, you know, they'll do a lot of philanthropy and things like that, because it's like
I am definitely more
part of it at least. Now, they've got some really, really good rhetoric these days. Just hilarious. You've got, like, you know, Joe the Walmart greeter siding with billionaires on about, like, deregulating and shit, which is kind of funny. So, there, you know, there is really good regulation. And there are, you know, or there is really good rhetoric, and some regulation does need to be rolled back. Some of it is ridiculous, but they've got, like, very good cheerleaders to kind of keep poor people busy for right now. And there's a lot of entertainment, right? Like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
Did I even flash? No, I'm just dead. Exactly, yeah, there's so much misdirection. And now there's like this anti-institutional, anti-intellectual stuff where they're like, oh, you can't trust all these experts that are saying there's all these problems, or all these economists that are trying to say, like, here's what we need to do to get back on track. Like,
I got freedom.
you just add a whole bunch of misinformation, misdirection, and then it's just whoever's most popular and has the best rhetoric. I mean, that was a huge, and I'm not an expert on pretty much anything I talk about, just about, but I believe that was a huge reason Plato actually said he didn't like democracy, is because you could just be manipulated by rhetoric too much. Now, obviously, I still like democracy, but... Oh my god. Holy shit, I got stuffed so fucking hard. Wow, what? He didn't finish the auto on Lulu? Dude, that's I get fucked over so hard on that, where I don't get to finish an auto when somebody flashes. And Lulu just got to flash out of an auto. But yeah, Plato didn't like it. I mean, he wanted like noble aristocratic kings to rule everything. These philosopher kings. It's like, okay, well that's not gonna happen. You're never gonna. There will be some people that are like that, but you give people too much power, you're just gonna get corruption in a lot of people. So I think democracy's still the best, but that's like the best way to help keep democracy working and help keep capitalism and all these things working is education. And people that are in power obviously don't want that, because it's a lot harder to control smart people. Oh shit, you're not here. Fuck. Well, that's bad. I didn't notice you backed.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, social media is really bad because, again, that's a big part of, like, disinformation. It's also just really bad socially for people, mental health-wise. But, yeah, it just, yeah, it kind of does all the bad things. Causes mental health damage. Distracts, misinforms. Yeah, people just get so distracted by all this stupid crap that they're just not, they don't want it, they just don't get educated on anything. Oh shit, I
Rating will fall soon.
leveled up right as I was gonna last hit that.
I need some fun. Now.
Okay, that was a good rotation. So it just keeps people like misdirected, placated, misinformed. You're right, yeah. Social media is just kind of hits on all angles. It's like, it can be good, but again, you have to have the prerequisite education and like self-control. And the schools just aren't doing enough. Like, they're trying to like defund all the schools now. Jimmy doesn't need to know how to think critically. Jimmy needs to know how to, I don't know, fix my fucking car or something. Like, it's like, yes. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Jimmy needs to know how to, I don't know, do stuff that's not gonna challenge me or think critically.
An ally has been slain.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it, Cooper. And thanks again for the donation. That was awesome.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead.
Now Jinx is getting fed with Lulu.
Has been destroyed.
Radicalizes. Oh, yeah, you're right. It completely polarizes people. People are way more, like, have a lot more in common than most people think.
I need my love to hurt.
Or they could have a lot more in common, right? Like, you can find common ground with a lot of people, but
Good.
social media, because of the way the algorithm works, it really wants people. Soul's rotating on me too. I'm pretty sure it's worded. Yeah, we gotta watch out. Soul's here. Jinx may not be that far behind. Yeah, it makes us all think that we're so different and these irreconcilable, crazy political differences. You know, I have friends from like all kinds of political persuasion. Again, I think you can find way more common ground. I think a lot of people could, if they weren't just so caught up on the categories. But that's not profitable.
There's wildness in the beat.
And just, it's like the profitability of information in general. Of like, what's gonna sell best is extreme stuff. Alright, I'm gonna ult in on her. Lulu's coming, but... is it wise to try? I guess he did kill her, but or somebody killed her. He just hit that. It would have been nice. I guess we can do one more. Soul's coming.
Oh, I am so into this. What is this?
weren't gonna give it to him? Really? Lee's going back in? That... What? Yeah, it is also easy to dehumanize people behind the screen. You're right, there's a lot that's going on with that. I think we just lose sight of that, just dehumanizing in general. Where it's like, oh, this person's this political party or believes this thing or that thing, and it's just like, people are their ideas or are their thing. It's like, no, they're people first, and they happen to, you know, have this other stuff going on. Oh my god. I didn't have my shield fast enough. God, this is gonna be such a fucking problem. That zone control, like, we have so many melees too. With the soul. How much is just chaos and randomization? Yeah, it's always been a question for the ages. How much is their fate? Guess, you know, historically it's been on kind of a metaphysical level, but now it's more on a social engineering kind of level, potentially. I think people have quite a bit of free will. You know, one way that I always think about that is it's more useful to believe you have free will. Because if you don't, if you just think there's fate, then there's really no point in anything, right? Like, just kind of all critical thinking stops, all motivation stops. So I think it's, like, useful to believe, to play along as though you have free will, even if you don't. I think it can just make your life... I don't know, I guess some people might find satisfaction in thinking that they're not responsible for anything, but... I know I've definitely got a few students like that. But I think it's best for people's mental health and probably for society for people to believe that free will matters. Mastermind organizations pulling the strings. Yeah, just kind of like socially engineered. I think there are definitely really powerful influences, but Jinx Lulu's too much to deal with. I probably should have dodged. We just have too many melees for Jinx Lulu. I mean, we are pressuring sides, but Jinx is just getting so fucking fed. It's like triple melee bruisers. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to get Mikhail's. It's kind of too late now, though. Well, is it? I mean, I'd have to sell a cloth. Yeah, maybe that's worth. Shit, I already did Baron. Well, yeah, of course, because Jinx is turbo fed. There's Melt Baron.
I don't need to understand this, man. I try my love.
Oh yeah, hey Jason, what do you think,
You're only given a little
hold
spark
on.
of madness. You must
She's almost on it. As soon as she gets Infinity Edge, it's really going to be a huge problem. Okay. Did he die? Oh my god. Okay, nice. Chomper! Chomper! Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we kill Jinx though. I think we kill everybody, potentially. Well, maybe not. Soul scales so well too.
They will remember.
I don't know if that was worth switching that out yet, but oh, yeah, I was gonna ask. So what? So we don't have machines at the house, obviously. But I'm trying to get Sandra to like be able to work towards pull-ups and like proper dips, but there's like no way to scale that really. So I've just got her doing
You can do like chair dips to start off. Like,
yeah, that's what I gotta do. It's just like chair dips and okay, can we? Oh my god, silence doesn't stop that. Yeah, I was doing chair dips and upright rows. No, we got nothing. We're gonna get. Gosh, there's so much scaling. Can run. Oh my god. And deadlifts. That's a little bit of back. Yeah, I tried. We don't really have a good pull-up bar either, so I just like go all the way up on the bench. But I tried like, can I just like hold her and just kind of like squat her partially while she's doing some of that, but the hold was kind of awkward, so guess it just is what it is. Blue was such a fucking pain in the ass. Yeah, the soul really is kind of what the glue that's holding them together. This fucking Lee's gonna get a win here too. Yeah, it's that. It's freaking E and Rylai's. Just makes it so hard to get to Jinx and him. Yeah, she's like upright rowing the bar a little bit, and she's deadlifting like,
I'm gone. I am so gone.
I think she can deadlift 135, so it's hard to be able to do a pull-up with her body weight at that.
bro, I hate deadlifts, so I don't really do them.
It's like the one thing I have her do like all the time. They are tough. It's really hard on my grip. How much have I spent on pink wards? I don't know. You got to keep in mind too, with most pink wards, if you kill another ward, you get 30 of it back, so it's only 45.
I'm so fine, I gotta
And it, you know, there's just so much off of like wards that are beneficial, right? Even if it's just straight up like you get a kill or avoid a kill, one in a game, then it was worth like 8 wards, 8 pink wards, if they're 45 each. And you're preventing the enemy from getting a kill plus an assist, that's like 600 gold.
Gotta kill Skull Knight.
Yeah, we just can't. We just don't have it. Now Lee's gonna think he's good.
see me. They will see my
hard to kill. I mean, the one nice thing about, well, there are a lot of nice things about deadlifts, but the thing that's good for, like, especially Sandra, is it works so many body parts in one exercise that you can, like, get done with your workout quickly. Because she's only going to do 3 or 4 sets before she's done. She wants, like, 30 minutes or less, like, working out. So that's one nice thing for that. And it's kind of nice for me, too. If I'm in a hurry or I still have a lot of time, I can get down and just, you know, do some deadlifts, pull-ups, upright rows. And it's like, alright, that's decent back and, like, okay legs.
Look good.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I mean, the Lee has been garbage. He's just getting cleanup kills now. But it's really just the Soul and the Lulu. Jinx is kind of a problem, and it's really just the Lulu that's making her a problem. Lulu's very good if you have the scaling advantage. We're just getting outscaled so hard. Oh my god. Yeah, she's at 4 items. Oh, man, that was a rough one. I probably should have dodged it, but...
It's all good.
Yeah, both of these were definitely dodgeable comps. The first game, I can't remember everything that happened in that game, but I feel like that game was kind of winnable. This one was like, if they ever got to like 25 minutes, there's just no way. And like, we don't even have stuff that can snowball that well, like... It's just too many melees into Soul and Lulu. But anyways, alright, well, good effort, man. We'll get back in here. We'll get it next time.
Yeah, I'll catch you later.
Alright, see you, man. Okay, and that's going to be it for me. Thank y'all very much for coming out. As always, I appreciate it. It's always cool talking with you guys about League and everything else in there. Yo, what's up, Clean? Two minutes? Okay. Do they have the patch notes up for next week? Or like, oh, here it is. Okay. I guess I can talk about this for a second. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, man. Sorry to make you go about it in that roundabout way. I'm surprised they don't have Cash App as an option to pay for super chats. I mean, I should have it. You're right. Like, this day and age, I should have it just for, you know, just to have it. But, anyways. Okay. Well, anyways, it was great catching up with you. Hope you're doing well. Are you still doing the MMA, like, training and stuff? I think last time we talked, you had maybe gotten a new job and you had a at least one kid. You're an old guy now. Yeah, I heard that. There's definitely some stuff that I'm like, yep, can't do that anymore. Can't go as hard as I used to on some things. I mean, League is one of those things. I don't know if I could like play for 8 hours anymore. Like maybe, but I got you. Okay, man. Well, yeah, it's good seeing you. Hopefully, we'll see you again sometime soon. My schedule's kind of erratic these days, but I'm trying, especially over winter break, to play with Jason a bit more. So usually I'm going to be getting on probably around 11:30 or midnight. But anyways, thanks everybody for coming out, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.